The U.S. Department of Agriculture's budget is about $100 billion annually. If you were to make a pie chart of what the spending through USDA looks like, what you'll see is that about 30% of that budget goes to traditional farm support, commodity, and export programs. About 9% of the budget is described as for natural resources, for conservation programs and natural resource enhancement programs. About another 7% is for a large set of rural development, research, administrative, marketing functions. Fully 55% of USDA's budget is for nutrition and food assistance programs. Now, we're here to talk about the Farm Bill. And I guess I would just start by making the obvious point that the Farm Bill, to the extent that it authorizes a great deal of the spending and the programmatic authorities of the U.S. Department of Agriculture, is not just a farm bill. It's a farm and food bill. It's a farm and food and natural resources bill. And we have to bear that in mind. And we have to, I think, be on the forefront of a very important new kind of dialogue which really places the food system and the health and future of our food system in the forefront of the debate about the Farm Bill. I think, again, the Community Food Security Coalition and the organizations that you all work with are very well aware, are thoroughly embedded in that kind of food system perspective. But it's not the kind of view that to date has really dominated or underpinned the Farm Bill debate. Much of the work of the Farm and Food Policy Project that Andy and Thomas mentioned to you and that many of you have been involved with, a project that yielded this report, Seeking Balance in U.S. Farm and Food Policy, that's been endorsed by about 400 plus organizations to date. Much of that work is animated, I would say, by this food systems perspective. And in a word, that is to say that really what the Farm Bill is about putting the policies in place that will create a healthier and more sustainable future for our food system. All of us depend upon that food system, and so all of us need to be involved in the debate about how we can change policies in such a way that we create a future food system that serves us all. We, across the organizations who've been involved in the Farm and Food Policy Project, I think are united in the belief that there is much more that we can be doing to be creating a healthier and more sustainable food system, and that one of the most urgent things that we have to do is bring more people to the table in this debate than have been there in the past. So it really is about changing the dynamics of the debate by expanding the kinds of partnerships, the kinds of alliances that have traditionally been involved in farm and food policy debates.